hell is that?
This crude contraption will allow you to transport the remains of our master.
Can you not simply raise the remains when we find them?
Pardon, Lord, but a being of Kel'Thuzad's power can only be reanimated at a nexus of powerful ley energies, and there are no such places in this land.
Very well then. Let's move out. No one orders me around. What is it now? Speak, fool. This is more like it. Finally. At last. For the Lich King. Tread lightly. What is it now? Tread lightly. Speak, fool. No one orders me around.
Arthas, stop this madness before it's too late.
Stand aside, brother. I've come to collect some old bones and I don't wish to be disturbed. Finally. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. What is it now? At last. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Speak. Now, Frostmourne. This is more like it. Tread lightly. I'll make sure. Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it now? At last. Finally.
I can't believe that we ever called you brother. I knew it was a mistake to accept a spoiled prince into our order. You've made a mockery of the Silver Hand.
At last. Speak. No one orders me. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. You will know endless torment. What is it now? Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Come along now, Necromancer. The powers that you once served have need of you again.
Told you, my death would mean little.
What the? Am I hearing ghosts now?
It is I, Kel'Thuzad. I was right about you, Prince Arthas.
It took you long enough. These remains are badly decomposed. They will never survive the trip to Quel'Thalas.
Quel'Thalas?
Yes. Only the energies of the High Elves' Sunweb can bring Kel'Thuzad back to life.
Then what must be done?
You must steal a very special urn from the Paladin's keeping. Place the Necromancer's remains within it, and he will be well protected for the journey.
As you wish.
I wish only to serve. Yes, Master, I cannot summon there. My fate
Blight is created when undead structures are summoned. Buildings can only be summoned onto Blight with the exception of the necropolis.
At last. Frostmourne hungers. Now, Frostmourne. This is more
The undead must haunt the gold mine before the acolytes can begin harvesting gold.
at last. Finally.
I wish only
No one is me around. At last. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
Summoning is complete.
No one orders me around. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers.
When standing on Blight, wounded undead units regenerate faster.
My life for Ner'zhul. I gladly obey. Summoning is complete. I will be done. I bow.
Summoning a graveyard will supply the undead army with fresh corpses.
Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. Finally.
Where shall my blood be spilled? I will be done.
Speak, fool. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
Help! The undead have returned.
At last. For the Lich King. This is more like it. At last. Frostmourne hungers.
Summoning
at
is
last.
complete.
I must
Frostmourne
feast on souls.
finally.
Summoning is
At
complete.
last. This is more like it.
undead have returned.
Frostmourne hungers.
Ghouls harvest
I
lumber
grow
for the
tired of
undead
waiting.
I gladly obey. My fate is sealed.
Tread lightly. At last. This is more like it. Finally.
Summoning is complete.
Frostmourne hungers. Now, Frostmourne. Speak, fool. What is it now? No one orders me around.
I wish
More
only to
gold is
serve.
required.
Tread lightly. Speak, fool. Finally. This is more like it.
Our forces are under attack.
Must be.
Summoning
No one
is
orders me
complete.
around.
I bow to your will.
What is it now?
My life
Tread
for
lightly.
Ner'zhul.
No one orders me around. Tread lightly. At last. No one orders me around. Finally.
Summoning is complete.
What is it now? No one orders me around. Speak, fool. No one orders me around.
I wish only to serve.
Tread lightly. No one orders me around. What is it now? Speak, fool. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. Finally.
Upgrade
This is more
complete.
like it. Frostmourne hungers.
Upgrade complete.
What is it now? Ah, at last.
Research
Frostmourne
complete.
hungers. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Ah, at last. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
Upgrade complete.
Finally. Ah, at last.
Upgrade.
Finally. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. What is it now? No one orders me around. Ah, at last. This is more
Research
like it.
complete.
What is it now? Ah, at last.
Our forces are under attack.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. What is it now? No one orders me around. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. This is more like it.
Our forces are under attack.
This is more like it. Glory to the Scourge. Speak, fool. Your pain shall be laid. Ah, at last. Finally. What is it now? Ah, at last. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Tread lightly. No one orders me. This is more like it. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. I'll make sure you suffer. Your pain shall be legendary. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. Finally. No one orders me around. What is it now?
Inventory is full.
Ah, at last. Speak, fool.
I bow to your will.
No one orders me around. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. What is it now? This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Speak, fool. This is more like it. No one orders me around. Finally. Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? No one. Tread lightly. Finally. Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Finally. Tread lightly.
I wish only to serve.
Speak, fool. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Ah, at last. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Now, Frostmourne. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. Tread lightly. What is it now? Finally. Frostmourne hungers. I'll make sure you suffer.
Inventory is full.
At last.
Our forces are under attack.
No one orders me. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Finally. This is more like it. What is it now? Finally. At last. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hunger. Speak, fool. Finally. No one orders me. Speak, fool. What is it now? For the Lich King. At last. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. This is more like it. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. At last. This is
Light have mercy on you. Your betrayal has broken Uther's heart, boy. He would have given his life for yours in a second. And this is how you repay his loyalty?
At last. Tread lightly. This is more like it. Speak, fool. No one is around. What is it? Speak, fool. Now, what is it? Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. What is it? No one orders me around. What is it now? Speak, fool. What is it now? At last. Speak, fool. Finally. No one orders me around. This is more like it. For the Lich King. What is it now? At last. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. What is it now? No one orders me around. Speak, fool. You will know endlessly. No one orders me around. Finally. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like it.
Your father ruled this land for 70 years, and you've ground it to dust in a matter of days.
Very dramatic, Uther. Give me the urn, and I'll make sure you die quickly.
The urn holds your father's ashes, Arthas. What? Were you hoping to piss on them one last time before you left his kingdom to rot?
I didn't know what it held. Nor does it matter. I'll take what I came for one way or another. Tread lightly. Faithless coward. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around. This is more like it. Speak, fool. What is it now? Finally. Speak, fool. What is it now? No one orders me around. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah, at last. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. No one orders me around.
I dearly hope that there's a special place in hell waiting for you, Arthas.
We may never know, Uther. I intend to live forever. Speak. Inventory is full. Frostmourne hungers.
Excellent work. Now your journey to Quell Thalas can begin.
Tell him nothing. Only you can hear me. The Dreadlords cannot be trusted. They are the Lich King's jailers. I will tell you all when I walk this world again.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.